So in this demo, we'll take a look at calling our NVIDIA NIM microservices with Llama LLM hosted there. But we're going to apply some guardrails to these calls using the Glue AI gateway. All right, so here we go. We have our LLM deployed using NVIDIA NIM. We have a few different LLMs actually deployed here. We'll use the moderation one in a second with our guardrails. We have our Glue AI gateway deployed here. And what we want to do is when we ask, so we'll come over to the guardrails or prompt guard demo here. When we ask the LLM to get some sensitive information, we're either passing sensitive information or we're asking about it, trying to get it to do things. We want to inspect that, and we want to understand what that is, and we want to block it or mask it or somehow flag it if there are things that the client shouldn't be sending. So in this case, we're going to deploy our guardrail that checks for credit card numbers or conversations about credit card numbers. And if we call it, and we're calling our Glue AI gateway here. This is deployed in a Kubernetes cluster, your Kubernetes cluster, so you can call it whatever you want. We're not passing the security token in this case. The gateway handles that on the back end. For clients connecting to the gateway, check out one of the other demos where I show how to secure that traffic. But let's go ahead and call our LLM with asking for credit card numbers. And we deployed our prompt guard. Actually, why don't we just go take a look at that? So if we go get our route options, we have that OpenAI. We'll take a look at the OpenAI prompt guard here. What we're saying is if we see any LLM prompts come in asking about credit cards, then reject it because that's inappropriate, right? So if we click submit, very quickly we get a response, rejected due to inappropriate content. So what if we want something a little more sophisticated? What if we want to call out to a moderation LLM? So we'll take a look again. We have that deployed here in our Kubernetes cluster using NIM, NVIDIA NIM again. And what we want to do is call out to this LLM. So if we take a look at, let's see, where are we? No, we're not here. So if we do resources by prompt guard here, what we're going to do is we're going to call out to a service. This can be your service. It doesn't matter what it is. And this service will, let's see, we'll implement calling out to the content moderation LLM. So in this case, we can see we are calling the NemoGuard 8B model, and we're passing in our prompt, and we're going to check for specific things here, like let's see, like violence, PII. We can see some of the things here that we're gonna be checking for. And if it catches that stuff, then reject it. So let's go ahead and apply this. Yep, we'll apply this. And now, if I think we gotta do this. If I make a call to our gateway, no, that's the wrong prompt. I'll try this one. Yeah, we want to make sure we're calling the right model. And we'll say some things in here that we probably shouldn't say. If we execute this, we should see that we are rejecting this request because the model has determined that this is unsafe for these reasons, violence. So in this particular demo, our Glue AI Gateway is applying prompt guards and guardrails, calling out to external LLMs if we need to, and rejecting requests that shouldn't go through. So take a look at some of the other demos with NVIDIA NIM and our Glue AI Gateway.